And this next game, the Conquer Knights taking on the Violet Vikings. Still getting my head around this schedule. We are still in Group 1. The Knights so impressive in that first game. The Vikings struggle to get anything going really in tough conditions. And starting well here is the Knights through, and that could be the first try, and it is. Kai Richards busting through the would-be tacklers for the Vikings, and they're going to go out to an early lead here, the reigning champions. So difficult to stop, and they're going to be very, very difficult in this series to stop. What a start for the Knights. Sent up high, really well taken by Oshan Evans of the Violet Vikings. That was not easy. Can they start something here, get themselves back into this game? Goes wide. Got support, cutting back inside is Edwards. And now Davis. Played really well in that opening game, Davis. Edwards. He's got a man outside, show and go. Man looping round him. Nice play here from the Vikings, much better from them. That was Finn Thomas looping round. Good spell of possession here. Luke Davis busting through tackles. And it's been offloaded, and it's Josh Edwards. He's got a lot to do still as he got support. Knights defence rallying really well, and have they got over the ball? Yes, they have. Brilliant defence from the Knights. And here they go again with a counter-attack. No room to breathe for the Violets. Looking to spring an attack through again, and it's going to be the second try for the Knights. As easy as that. Liam Smith will be the man to cross under the sticks. And after a tiring passage of play for the Vikings, just a missed tackle deep into Knights territory, and Smith was away. Goes under the posts and makes it a 14-0 game. Phillips will get us back underway. And well taken by the Knights. Everything they're touching at the moment coming to gold. Through the middle again goes Kai Richards for his second try of the game. It's as easy as that. Finds a soft shoulder, and the Vikings can't hold on to him, and the Knights now really flexing their muscles on this game. 21 points to the good in this first half, picking up where they left off in the last game, a 31-0 victory over the Toucans. Looking a really formidable side here today. Going to be very difficult to beat them. As Phillips gets us underway again. Can the Vikings secure possession? It's bounced back in favour of the Knights again, and they'll spring an attack. And out wide, another goose step, and behind the back pass, keeps it alive somehow. Phillips, really quick hands. Vikings appealing for a forward pass, but referee is going to award it. Yeah, he's going to give it in the end. Right smile from the referee over to the Vikings bench. Otherwise, Kellen Davis would have been in for the fourth score. from Neil, the man to feed the scrum. He showed some promise in that first game. Difficult conditions against the Warriors. A few mini breaks from Neil. Will he look to go himself from this scrum? Need to secure it first though. And Neil from the base with pressure on. Goes to Davis, another danger man in this Vikings side. Swung down. And a kick, deep kick. Looking to get the Knights turned and going back there towards their own line. Not much of a chase though from the Vikings. Good tackle in the midfield as Aaron Hemmings looked to break a line, and that's spilt forward. It's been kicked on, so possession will stay with the Vikings. Advantage to them. The Knights will wrestle it back, but will come back for the initial knock on. Manasitava in there, number 18 for the Vikings. On the pitch now, and he's a big man to bring down. A couple of replacements for the Knights as well. Gwion Jones coming onto the field, number 15. And looked a good scrum initially, but it squirted out of the side, and Gwion Jones can kick through. Neil has to recover back in his own 22. Dive on that one. He's done well to keep it alive. Penalty awarded to the Vikings. Quick tap away. Neil looking to get on with things as they come back the other way. That's a good break, fending off tacklers. He's got support. Manasitava. Good initial break there from Finley Cook, that was. First time we've called his name in this game, but penalty awarded to the Knights. And anywhere in the opposition half is a dangerous position for the Conker Knights as they go wide again. Good scramble defense though from the Vikings. Good stretch defense rather. Little step inside from Jones. Looking for the offload, but it's gone forward. And it will bring to a close the first half. The Conker Knights 21 points to the good, 21 points to nil. And it has been a dominating first half from them. And we'll come back for the second to see if the Vikings can get anything in this game. So just about ready to get underway for the second half. The Violet Vikings trailing 21-0 in this game to the Conker Knights. Good shot comes in off the restart. That was Sean Pierce with that big shot. Wide for the Conker Knights. And they've got an angle here, just stepped out as he, or possibly, yeah, just forward on that pass. close to this near side touchline. But it was Johan Davis, number 20, lurking on that near sideline, who had a lane down the line looking for another try. Need to get this scrum secure. Quick ball in and out, and they do. Here's Davis. Davis has been dangerous so far. Good offload, stepping inside now. Good switch play. And they've got numbers outside if they can find them. The ball's bounced favourably, and that is going to be the first score for the Violet Vikings. And it's Tom Neal who gets it, and that's fitting, really. He's been one of the bright sparks in this team so far. Luke Davis as well, number 7, who will take the kick. And the Vikings are on the board. Slight bit of fortune with the bounce, but well converted by Davis as well. So 21-7. Davis with the restart in that middle of that pitch is like a bog at the minute. Sends it high and well taken by the Knights. Vikings don't put too much pressure on it, and away come the Knights. He's managed to evade a couple of would-be tacklers, and now there's numbers out wide if they can find them. Into the corner goes Kellen Davis, but he's met by 2 Vikings near that sideline. Back the other way. Mason Hughes fending off a defender, and through the middle goes Aaron Hemmings. And that will be the 4th try for the Knights. And a really, really good counter-attack from their own half. Came to this near side, recycled, and then Hemmings was able to find a little bit of space in midfield and cross under the sticks. And he will convert that one. 28-7, the Conker Knights lead. And it's just another example of how quickly this side can break, how deadly they are on the counter-attack, and why they are the defending Heart of Wales 7 series champions. Well taken that time. Trying to break through. There is Finn Thomas. He's had a good couple of carries, and it's been spilt, and that's another try for the Knights. Sam Matthews on that occasion. I must admit I missed that one looking down at my team sheet. I think it was spilt forward by it was Finn Thomas, the initial carry, and Matthews was Johnny on the spot to pick it up and get the 5th try for the Knights. 35-7 now the lead, and starting to put the pedal down on a tired looking Viking side. Gwion Jones will get the restart going. Sent high again. And spilled forward by Tyler Payne. With pressure in his face. Relentless, this Conker Knights team. They do not give you a minute to breathe. And looking for a 6th try here. They'll start with possession just inside the 22, or just on the 22 of the Vikings. From the base come the Vikings again. This man, Kai Richards, 2 tries already in the game. And so many numbers out wide. And can the pass get there? No, it just trickles out. But they're so dangerous, so shifty, so skillful, the Conker Knights. And they seem to have numbers everywhere. It's almost like you're playing against 9 or 10 players. unfortunate on that occasion, but looking to show off their skills now with a commanding lead in this game. And the scrum goes straight down, free kick to the Vikings. And the pass is just not where it needs to be to gain momentum. Perhaps taken a bit too quickly for their own good. Nice dummy, but met by neon yellow shirts. Nice carry through the middle, dragging some of the Conker Knights players with him. Good fend through the middle. That was Johan Davis, beg your pardon, Jordan Ball for the Vikings, and it brings it up to halfway, but advantage to the Vikings. Ball knocked forward. Scruffy play out there now as the Vikings just try to get something going. Wrestle down in midfield. Can they keep it alive? But it's turned over by the Knights. And this defensive unit of the Knights is something to behold as they go through the middle, and it's as easy as that for Gwion Jones. One little dummy and a goose step and he's in. And that is going to be the 6th try of the game. Fair play to that was Finn Thomas trying to get back, give it absolutely everything for his team. And that is going to bring to a close that game, 42-7, the win for the Conker Knights. And they are looking every bit champions at the moment. Coming up next, we will have the Lampeter Spartans against the Flying Penguins in a couple of minutes' time.